This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Charleston, White, and Vlad. They're linking back up. This is gonna this will bother Boosie a lot. This will bother Boosie a lot, okay? Because Charleston White was not going on Vlad anymore because Boosie and him had beef, and he was talking about Boosie's kids. So Boosie, as if like Vlad did him a favor and stopped having Charleston White up there. And that stopped Charleston White's cash. So it was like a hater move in a sense, because just because they have problems, like Boosie kind of engages in those problems, and his son Tootie Raw does too, So it's like, it's like really Boosie's issue. It's not really Vlad's problem. But anyways, now that Boosie has made it very clear that it's like him and Vlad don't have that kind of like friendship. It's more business. Vlad says, yeah, me and Boosie can move forward, but it's going to be business like, it should have been all along. And Boosie's got to understand the numbers. And, I enjoy having Boosie. And he never really threw Boosie away. He's happy Boosie's doing his own thing and can see the numbers now. I haven't heard too much more from Boosie's interview. He's going to drop a part 2. All he did was he went up on Gucci Man about something that Boosie did himself. Boosie turned his brother in and got his brother arrested for something off about his bank account. Gucci Man got robbed, said the things that got stolen, didn't really point at Pooh Shiesty, but the other 3 did that were civilians that were with Gucci, a cop, an off-duty cop, a cameraman, and somebody else. Boosie straight up cooperated with the police on his brother. That's just a fact, So, anyways, and then he talked about Young Thug's not a snitch because Young Thug praises Boosie. Charleston White announced that they've been talking for a while and they're going to schedule it. I think Charleston White interview drops in like a couple days, so that'll be interesting. Big Meech, he's making his rounds, doing interviews. He's doing appearances, and he's going to like fashion booths and stuff. He's gonna make his money, and it'll be fine. I think the thing with 50 and him is done. 50's kind of moved on from that. Once in a while, you hear him poke out. I don't think we'll ever see that. Tamika Cowan's documentary. I don't think it'll ever get that far. I don't even think BMF will continue after this. To be honest, I don't think the brother's going to work with 50, but you never know. It's possible. I'll look for signs. I mean, there was an old documentary that dropped like a month or 2 ago of the brother detailing showing that really he was the brains behind the operation. Pause, So, but since then, Big Meech and his brother have linked up. I think they put a lot of differences aside so they can be cordial. Little Reese hints at that he's going to be released from prison very soon, and he's eligible for parole in 3 months, August 8th. All right. I mean, what does that mean? Nothing. Who cares? Good for him. Hopefully he gets home. I think he has kids, so it's good for him to be home. Jim Jones wears a very tiny coat that looks like it was made for Chrissy, and he decided to wear it because he thought it was fresh. I mean, it's like a belly coat, bro. Like, this is... Boss. Masika goes off on Klay Thompson for allegedly cheating on Meg Thee Stallion. She says, you beiged Meg, you placed your presumably pink pepper in another pecker. I'll never, who cares what you think? This girl is the girl that has a baby with Fetty, right? And she has been linked with multiple guys, many guys, right? She is going to she's going to have a parade for any woman because she is guilty of just bouncing around doing the most weird stuff. She's a reality star. She does everything for clicks. That's what it is. Other than that, what is she? Nothing. It's like, come on. Like, okay, yeah. We don't even know what really happened with Meg and Klay. They didn't work it out. She claimed cheating. We haven't heard from Klay. Maybe she cheated. Maybe she didn't want to be with him anymore. Maybe he didn't like the ultimatum, of like, oh, we have to get married now. Maybe he wasn't ready. I don't know. Iceman, May 15th, Republic Records puts it out, so they are going to support it maybe. I mean, we'll see what happens, all right? We will see what happens. Nas's casino opens. Okay, this is the casino. He got a casino. His investment group with this casino. They got approval and it's opening. Okay, Jay-Z's was denied for the one in Times Square. So for once, Nas wins against Jay-Z. I mean, he won the beef. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that Jay-Z ever since that beef, it seems like anytime Nas drops an album or anything, Jay-Z has to drop something to try to cast a shadow on it. Nas starts an investment group. Jay-Z starts an investment group. Now, Nas has been having a lot of success with his investment group. They've had a lot of exits. Ring Doorbell, I think Casper Mattresses, Pluto TV, bunch of them, you know. TI is taking Sync Music to court over a catalog deal. Says the label is breaking a promise to sell him back his albums. They want a hefty amount now. So in 2017, he sold a significant portion of his... I didn't even know he sold his music catalog. The acquisition price was not publicly disclosed at the time. However, in April 2026, a case reveals T.I. claims the original deal allowed him to repurchase his masters for a maximum of $3 million. Now, does that make sense? I assume if he sold a portion of his music catalog, it was for like $20 or $30 million, right? T.I. claims the deal allowed him to repurchase the masters for $3 million, less than what he probably got. I'm assuming this because it's not. It will be public once this goes to court. Sync is demanding $52 million, but we don't know what the original price was, so we can't really weigh in on it. But I think that T.I.'s had some good stuff pay off, right? Like even that thing where him and his wife won that case of the Dream Girls or whatever, and the doll place. I don't know if they got paid out from that, but if they did, he might be like, yo, I'm going to buy my catalog back and resell it. I don't know. We'll see. The case states buyback price was meant to be based on a formula of gross receipts from May 2023 and April 2024, minus any royalty compensation owed to T.I. and his company, multiplied times 12, excluding streaming revenue. We won't know more about this until this actually goes to court and everything has to be disclosed. Pooh Shiesty, his lawyer, Cohen, is removing himself. He's being replaced by two other Dallas lawyers. He says the case can easily be won, but he has to say that because he was representing Pooh Shiesty, and why would he say anything otherwise? He's a good lawyer, so hey, you know, he has a beef with Whack 100. Whack 100 said, oh, because he knew he would lose the case, and then, you know, Cohen responded to Whack 100 and brushed that off. But anyways, we'll see what happens with this Pooh Shiesty case. I don't see how it's won, but I'm not a lawyer, you know? And this guy's biased because he is Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, you know? I mean, this is a very smart guy. I like listening to his content. People call him a clout-chasing lawyer. He's not. He's just playing the game. The game today is, you know, you do social media. That's the game, you know? You can't get around it. Sexy Red releases new pics to generate people talking about her. Trick Daddy says he'll only eat a butt if it's a slim, natural-bodied woman. I ain't never ate a double whopper, he says. I'm going to stick to my whatever. He doesn't like a hard butt. But he looks, I might be honest with you, he looks like a roach, bro. he looks crazy, bro. I don't know what happened to Trick Daddy over the years, bro, but he looks crazy. And he's on here talking about sexual stuff. Bro, come on, stop. Go back to cooking or something, man. Stop. Ice Spice puts weight back on. It looks like, yo, bro, her legs look crazy, bro. Like somebody, like there's injections or something. It looks Looks like a horse leg, right? Look, it's just not like normally shaped. It's weird. Then we got Rick Ross talking about a time. His stories be funny. Let's listen to this story. I think it's a time where he took like shrooms or something.
Be safe when it comes to liquid shrooms, man. Be safe. You know, it was one of those situations where I was alone and I was in my theater and I put on the Emancipation for the first time. Of course, Will Smith, Civil War, North versus South, slavery. You fight for your life. You help fight in the army. You know, you become free. Blah blah blah. I get in it. I sit down. I really get into the film. I start. You know what I mean? Taking shrooms, and I kept going, and I may have went too far for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Rose went too far. You know what I'm saying? I always been a boss. I always would tell myself, even if I was going a little far, you the boss. You run this shit. You control this shit. And I lost control on this time. You know what I'm saying? I just remember ending up laying on the floor in the shower, praying and shit. Be safe when it comes. I don't know. There was suds in the tub that went all the way. It was just, I don't know. The suds went through the whole house. Who poured the soap into the suds? I don't know. I never was. I'm not the hot tub type. A jacuzzi outside the pool, I get in. But if it's a tub that's in your crib, Rose ain't getting in your tub. I bathed in the tub as a youngster long enough, so when I woke, you know, well, when the ambulance, the 911 people woke me up, you know, I was in a bad mood. I knew I had to watch Emancipation all over, and I knew I went too far with the shrooms. Yeah. I don't know. Comes the liquid shroom.
Yo. Then we got Big Meech accused of having a secret daughter. I mean, well, she wants a DNA test, but why? Like, it's not like he's sitting on millions, you know? Khaled's record is slowing down with Future and Lil Baby. Now, any record with Future usually goes. This is not going. I think it's going to pause, like, really slow to a snail's pace around 10 million, which is not good because tons of money has been put into this. So 10 million streams, say 20 million overall platforms, right? Not good. Fujiano warns Gucci Man. He basically says, don't play with me.
Bitch, I'm telling you now, I ain't the one to play to your gang with. Bitch, I'm telling you now, I ain't the one to play to your gang with.
Is Fabulous still signed to Rock Nation? Let's see, because it seemed like the whole Rock Nation team was there. Like Jay-Z couldn't make it to the BMW unveiling, so they sent Fabulous. Let me see here. Rock Nation Music Management. He would be managed. Let's see. Is Fabulous? Okay, Fat Joe's managed. No Fabulous. But he still wears his rock chain. Music. Maybe publishing. Let's see. Fabulous? No. Why does he... I don't get it. Does he just get invited because he was once under Jay-Z? Nothing. Fab. Nothing, bro. Distribution? Nothing. All? Can we get something with Fabulous? So he just hangs out for the fun of it. Weird. Is Angie Martinez under them? Let's see. Yeah. Angie Martinez is under them, so she was there. But Fabulous is just there for fun. Weird. Let's see. Royce59 says, with Crooked and Joel, it was never a beef. It felt more like a betrayal for me in terms of coming back together as a group. That's never going to happen. Well, you're going to get no more Slaughterhouse. I'm going to speak about Rollo. It's whatever. And then Boosie proceeds to be the mascot for the Atlanta Hawks. I don't think he gets paid for it. He does it for free. He dances around, and it is what it is. He says the fake person. I think that's really him, bro. To be honest with you. But whatever. This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.